Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Essen and I'm a Salesforce developer at Royal Saba. In today's video, we are exploring one of the most powerful areas of Salesforce, reporting and analytics. Whether you are new to Salesforce or looking to deepen your skills, this session will help you unlock valuable insights from your data. We will cover key topics including reports, report types, filters, dashboards, and dynamic dashboards. Furthermore, I'll be performing each task step by step, so feel free to follow along with in real time, or you can revisit the steps later at your own pace. To make things even easier, we have also prepared a handy pocket guide with all the key steps and takeaways, so you can reference it anytime. Let's get started and make your Salesforce data work smarter for you. So, what is reporting and analytics? In Salesforce, reporting and analytics refers to a suite of tools that allow users to access, visualize, and analyze the CRM data through features like standard reports, Salesforce dashboards, and the more advanced Salesforce CRM analytics, formerly known as Tableau CRM, providing insights into performance, pipeline trends, campaign effectiveness, and other key metrics to make informed business decisions. So, what are the Salesforce report? A report is a list of records comprising of Salesforce objects like opportunities, accounts, and custom objects that meet the specific criteria defined by the user. Let's talk about the key features of the reports. Where reports allow you to filter, group, and perform calculations on records. Further, reports can be displayed graphically in charts for easier analysis. Let's say, let's take an example. Maria created a report to identify top selling products by filtering for closed opportunities, grouping by product family, summing the quantities sold, and displaying the results in the bar chart. Okay. So, next thing, where are the reports being stored? Let's talk about the report storage. Reports are stored in folders. These folders control access, like who can view, edit, or manage the reports inside. Folders can be public, private, or shared, and access is controlled based on the roles, permissions, groups, and license types. We will talk about this in detail in our upcoming sessions. Okay, let's talk about the report types. Okay, so a report type acts as a template for building a report. Choosing the right report type determines the records and fields available for your report. There are two reports types. The first one is standard report type, and the second one is custom report types. Standard report types, these include single objects like account, leads, products, or related objects of like opportunities with projects, campaigns with contacts. So, what are the custom report types? Like when we say that if standard report type doesn't meet your need, you can create a custom report type. Let's take an example. Maria creates a custom report type called lead with activities for Erin, allowing her to report on only leads with associated activities, using lead as a primary object and activities as the related object. As you can see in the picture, like the account is parent, the contact is a child, and the opportunities is a child of contact. Here we can create the custom report types. Also, I will demonstrate how we can create the custom report types and all that sort of reports, so feel free. Okay, so let's talk about the report filters. As you can see over your screens that there are certain filters like standard filters. Okay, the field filters, filter logic, cross filters, and row limit. These are the filters. Okay, let's talk about the report formats. There are three type of report formats given by the Salesforce. The first one is summary report. The second one is tabular reports, and the third one are matrix reports. Let's talk about the summary reports. Summary reports allow grouping of data, viewing subtotals, and creating chart, providing more organization option than tabular reports. So, what are the best use case for this? Ideal, they can be ideal for dashboard and detailed data analytics. Let's take an example for this. Um, a CEO of company wants to know how many customer cases are high, medium, or low priority. What report can be used? That particular summary report can be used. Okay, so let's talk about the tabular reports. So tabular reports are the simplest format, displaying fields and columns in matching records listed in rows, similar to spreadsheet. Okay, so what would be the best use case for this? Best, it would be best for quick data viewing, such as generating mailing lists. Let's take an example. Lincoln asked for a report of all opportunities, of all open opportunities. And then what report type should Maria use? Maria can use the tabular reports. Okay, the third one, the metrics. So what metric reports do? These metrics reports group data by both rows and columns, providing a detailed and comprehensive view, but are more time consuming to set up. So what would be the best use case for this report? These reports are ideal for the overview of data like revenue or quantities of products sold, showing data from multiple perspectives. Let's take an example. The CEO wants to see monthly revenue trends. So what will Maria do? Maria will build a custom matrix reports for this, or she can use a standard report. Okay, let's dive in, and we can create the report with the report builder. Okay, in that case, I have to log in into my environment, and then I'll show you all these things step by step. Let's log in into the environment. After getting logged in, click over the nine dots on your left side, top left, and type reports. And it will take us to the report folders. Here, click over the new report, and then select accounts from all report. What we are doing here right now, we are selecting the report type. When we choose a report type, we select the records and fields we are able to see in our report. If we don't see the report type we are looking for right away, try changing the category or filtering by objects in fields and creating report window. Okay. Then click the start report, and our report is started. What you are seeing over your screen, it is known as the report builder, that opens to show the settings on the left and a report preview on the right. Whether you see the data in the preview depends on the underlying data and the filters that are being applied. For now, if you don't see any data in the preview, you can click the all time. Okay. Link. Okay. What it has done, by clicking over this all time, it has applied a filter for me. You can see the created date is all time. Okay. Now what we can do, we can just save the report. We name it as account reports. Account report. Okay. And I select the folder public reports. Okay. Saving. So how easy it is to create the report. But there are few things that I wanted to show is this. As you can see over my screen, there are few things. The outline tag, the filters tab, okay, and the all the things that is being shown in this picture. Okay, let me explain you. Let's go to the environment. The outline tabs let you group the reports by rows, summary report, or rows and columns matrix report. We will explore these options in our video. Okay, the filters tab. The filters tab lets you apply standard filters and add field filters, filter logic, cross filters, and row limit filters. The number to the right of the tab, the name, okay, you can see this, indicates the number of filtering restrictions that are currently applied to the report. We explore filtering options later on in this video. Okay, here you can see the field panel. This field panel contains a list of all fields you can add to your report. The available fields depend on the report type. To show the fields list, click right facing arrow, or to hide it, click this. Okay. Now, to add a field on the outline or filtering tab, start typing in the each search box and then select from the list of matching fields. Alternatively, find the field in the list of field lists and drag it to the outline or filter tab or directly to the report preview like this. Okay. Either you can drag the fields like this. Okay. Or you can search the fields. Further in outline, you can search the fields here. Let's say um, annual revenue. Okay. Select and the annual revenues here. So now, whenever you are ready to leave the report builder, click over the run button to execute a report and go to the report run. So run the report and here you can see the running report page. Now, I'm adding the filters over the report. When you're using the report builder to ask questions about your data, filters allows you to get more specific. First, let's take a high level look at these features and then we talk through how to build a filter. Okay, so go over there and um, I previously showed these report filters. These are the standard filters. Okay, these are the field filters. These are the filter logics. Okay, then cross filters and row limits. Let's apply the filters. Okay, just edit the report and click over the filters. Okay. Here you can add the standard filters from here, like show me. These are my accounts, and we can select more accounts from here. Okay. Let's apply. Just type field here and type these are the operators. And like this is the field, these are the operators, and this is the value. Okay, like from here we will select the customer direct and then apply. Okay, so what it has done, it has applied the filter over the report and only filtered those records that are customer direct. Now we can save and run this report. Okay, let's talk about the cross filters. These filter types allows you to extend your reports to objects related to original objects defined in the report type. Cross filters help you fine tune your results without writing code or using formulas. The most common use case is exception reporting. Here are some examples: accounts with opportunities, sales opportunities, and orphan contents. Let's go to the environment and create a new report. Okay, go to the reports. Create new report. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Start report. And then you click over the filters. Okay. Click over there. From my accounts to other accounts. Okay. So these are all the accounts. Okay. Now we will add the cross filter. So here the filters. You can see the drop down. Click over this and add the cross filters. Okay. Okay. Select a parent object from Show Me drop down list. Your choices determines which related objects you see in the child list. Select accounts. Okay. Show me accounts with now. Okay. Secondary object drop down. Will select the opportunities. Okay. Opportunities and click apply. Okay. So we can add the sub filters optionally. Click here and add the opportunity filter. Select a field child in the cross filter and determines available fields. For example, if your cross filter is account with opportunity, you can use opportunity field for your sub filter. Okay, here we can select the stage as our sub filter, and the operator we will use is equals, and the value we will select the prospecting, qualification, needs analysis, and variable position. And we will click apply. I click the save. And we can call it accounts with early stage opportunities. Okay. And you can see the folder, or you can select a different folder from here. I'm selecting the public report, select folder, and then save the report. Let's talk about the filters logic. The filters logic lets you apply filters based on condition. Let's say we want to focus on sales activities this week on all the open opportunities that have reasonable probability of closing or that have a high enough amount to warrant some extra efforts. Let's create a new report, the opportunity report. Let's go to the environment, click over the new report. From here, select all type opportunities. Let's start the report. And we have to set up the two filters here. Very first, we have to change close all time by okay. Now we have to write the two fields, the amount that's where you use theta 100,000, click up now, and the probability percentage that is greater than 50%. Apply. Now here comes the filter logic. And now we are going to add and we will be going to change it from 1 and 2 to from 1 and 2 to 1 or 2 because we want to see the results if the data matches either or both of the filters. Okay, like or apply. Upon clicking the apply button, what we can see over the screen is all the opportunities having amount equals to $100,000 and the opportunity greater than 50%. We can also use the parenthesis to prove the logic. Okay, let's say, let's take an example. So and 3 and not 4. What it will do, the AND operator finds the records that match both values. Or what will OR do? OR will find the records that match either value. And what would not do? Not find records that exclude values. Okay, let's talk about the log filters. When we add the filters over the report builder, the filter values they are available for the section on the report run page. Like if I click over the report run page, these filter values they are available over the report run page. The person viewing the report can select filter values that are different from the ones in the report builder. But what if you don't want anyone to change the filter value on the report run page? Now we have the opportunity report that I want to sales, I want to share it with indirect sales team, but I only want to share the data on partner opportunities, not the data other leads so far or other lead sources. So how I can do that? Just click off and in the report, the filters. Right now I'm removing these filters, these cross filters, adding a field here, lead source, equals partners, then partner, and click apply. Fine. Here, I want to log this filter and then apply it. Okay. Or run this report. And when we go to that filter option,
Now you can see there is a lock over that particular field, and I cannot update the filter over here. So no one, if I lock this filter, no one will be able to update that particular filter. Now I would like to talk about the report formats. We have three report formats: the tabular reports, the summary reports, and the matrix reports. Okay, let's create the tabular reports. Go to the environment and click over the reports. Then click on the new report or select the opportunities. Then start the report. Click over the filters and select the all opportunities that are already selected from the status. Click on the open opportunities. Click apply. And for the date range, the all time. Click apply. Let's add the columns. We have name, type, of the actual name of the opportunity. Yes, it is here. The name, the type, lead source amount created, lead source amount created date. The opportunity owner role, and finally the account name. It's already here. Only remove. I click save. And write the name, open opportunity is here. Delete the opportunity. Wow. Yes, yeah, save it. Select folder. Select report. Select folder. And then save the report. And we will run the report. So here you can see the reports. It looks like this, and this is how we can create a tabular report. Now we will jump over to the summary reports. Let's create the summary reports. Go to the reports, click new report, and click that one here. Select customer support report, and select cases. And then start it. Show me all cases. Open date all time for the range. Now Add a filter from the filter. Uh, Choose the closed equals to closed to when applying. Okay, let's verify a few columns that are available in the display. Okay, so case owner, subject, well, date time opened age. Closed. And that account name found up. Okay. To make this report a summary report, you need to group rows. And to group rows first, click outline. Here's the outline. And over the group rows, click over the group rows and write priority. Select the priority, and you can see the report is turned into the summary report. And to see just the total of each priority level, turn off the detail row at the bottom of the preview page. Okay. So move it filter. Okay. So save the report. And we can name this report as pop like this. Select the folder, public reports, save. We can run the report. Okay. So you can see this report is summarized by the priority. Okay. Now we can see how we can create a matrix report. Go to the reports, click over the new report, and now select opportunities. They will create a report matrix report over the opportunity. And come back to the filters, make it all time, apply over the opportunity status. Here I'm going working over the closed one opportunity. And in order to summarize the amount, we will come to the amount field, amount column, summarize, and then sum. Okay. So in order to create this report, a matrix report, first we have to group rows by close month and columns by type. To start grouping, click outline and then all the groups. Add a group close month. Okay. Add the group columns just by type. hide the detail rows. Now, saving this report as opportunity sum, sum amount, select the folder, public reports, select folder, save, and then run the report. Where you can see how this matrix report looks like. So, what we have learned so far, we have learned what are the reports, how reports are being created, how we can apply the filters over the report, how we can apply the cross filters over the report, well, how we can lock the filters over the report, the type of reports, and the um, format. So what we have learned so far are the reports, like what are the reports, what are type of the reports, what are the report formats, what are the report filters, what are the cross filters, and what are the log filters over the report. We have also created the reports, type of reports, and these formats of reports. Now we have to jump over the dashboard. So what is the dashboard? Now a dashboard provides a visual overview of key data such as sales performance, top accounts, opportunities, win rates, and account type performance. Salesforce allows you to consolidate this information in one place, making it easy to understand both the big picture and specific details. The platform offers flexibility to explore various business aspects in numerous combinations. Now, in a detailed way, we can see a dashboard is a visual display that presents key matrices and trends from the records in your Salesforce organization. Okay. Widgets in a dashboard are based on individual reports. You can use the same for different reports for multiple widgets. For example, bar chart and a pie chart. Dashboard provide a consolidated view of data on a common theme such as sales performance or customer support. So dashboard storage and access. Dashboards are stored in folders. You need to access to a folder to view its dashboard. To view the individual widget in a dashboard, you must have access to the underlying source reports. So, what are the running user? Every dashboard has a running user whose security settings determine what data is displayed in the dashboard. Again, the security settings. The security settings in Salesforce, it's a complete huge topic which we can cover in our which we have already covered in our videos. You can just go and find those videos. Okay. Now, if the running user is set to a specific user, for example, sales manager, the data displayed in the dashboard will be based on that user's security settings, regardless of the viewer's access. Choosing the right running user is crucial to control data visibility. For example, setting a sales manager as a running user allows their team to see data for, for their own team, but not for others. The dynamic dashboards. What are the dynamic dashboards? Dynamic dashboards adjust based on the logged in user. Each user sees the dashboard according to their own access level, making it more secure by limiting data visibility. Dynamic dashboards are ideal if you are connected about providing too much access to sensitive data. We will talk about it. We will talk about in detail further. So, Dashboard Builder. Dashboard Builder is your way to visualize your data for easy consumption at a glance. Launch the Dashboard Builder from the Dashboard tab by clicking New Dashboard, enter a name for your dashboard, and click Create. So we can see how we can create the dashboard. Let's go to the Dashboard Builder. Let me jump into my org, click over the dashboard. Click new dashboard. Okay. Let's name dashboard. Select the folder. Right now, I'm putting all the dashboard in the folders. Let's save it in the private dashboard folder and then create. So there you can see the widgets, chart or table, text or image. Okay. Now we will jump over the widget selection consideration. While selecting the widgets, we have to consider these. So these are the widget type, and this is the information, the explanation. We can use all these available fields when you want to show data graphically. You can choose from various chart types. You can use gauge when you have a single value that you want to show within a gauge of custom values. But you use a metric when you have one key to display, and we can use table to show set of report data in a column form. Okay. Now let's create a dashboard. In order to create a dashboard, first we have to create a report for it. Just go to the report and create a new report. Okay. New report. So all, yeah, it's a report type, and start reporting. From the filter section, here we can see all leads, apply, and from the date range, all time, apply, and we can group those by lead source. Okay, now we have to ensure that these columns are included in your reports. Number one is lead owner, first name, last name. Do we have first name, last name? Yes, we have the lead owner on the top. Yes, we have the lead owner. Title, company account, rating. Title, company amount, rating. And then street and email. Okay. Now, just save this report. Name this report as leads by lead source. Save it. And then we'll run this report. Now we can see that the report is created. We'll create the dashboard. Go to the dashboard. Take new dashboard. Name it leads dashboard. And create. Now dashboard is comprised of widgets, hitting chart or table. Now we have to select the report which we want to show on this dashboard. Select the report and now select the pie chart. Leads by lead source, yes. Click add. Okay. So what we can do here, what else we can do here? We can adjust the size of our widget. Now we can save the dashboard. Done. Here you can see the leads dashboard. As you can see how it is easy to create dashboard. You can add multiple reports in your dashboard on the pictorial representation. Okay. Now we will talk about the dynamic dashboards and how we can use them. Use dynamic dashboards. With dynamic dashboards, each user see the data they have access to without needing to create separate dashboards for each user. This means a single powerful dashboard can be used for multiple users in your company because the logged in user viewing the dashboard sees the data they should see based on their security and sharing settings. Let's look at an example. Say that the sales team consists of one vice president, four managers, and 40 sales rep, 10 reps per manager. Create dashboard that display the following metrics restricted by role hierarchy. Okay. Sales reps should only see their own data. Managers should only see data for the reps they manage, and the VP should see the data across the entire team. In this scenario, typically 45 different dashboards should be created, once for every single person. Also have to create multiple folders to manage the access rights. But with dynamic dashboards, we can just create two dashboards and store them in a single folder as we all we need is a dynamic dashboard for sales rep for the following with the following widgets: a gauge of total bookings, a table of activities by meeting type, and the second dashboard for managers and the VP of the following widgets: a gauge of total bookings, a column chart of close rates by competitor. All users only see data they can access. Sales rep see their own booking and activities. Managers see booking and close rates for the rep they manage. The VP sees bookings and close rates for the whole team. Because the metrics are the same for managers and the VP, you can use the same dynamic dashboards for both the roles. The dynamic dashboards feature reduces the number of required dashboards from 45 to only 2. Managers with view my team dashboard or view all data permission set can set an option to preview the dashboard from the point of view of users under them in the role hierarchy. Okay. Now set up a dynamic dashboard. To store the dynamic dashboard and corresponding source report, create a dashboard folder and a report folder from the dashboard, reports, or analytics tab. Share these folders with the inherited audience. Okay, let's jump over the environment. Here we can see that I have created a folder. From here, I just click over the new folder and I got the folder. In all folder, this is the folder I have created, shared folder with dynamic dashboard. Click over this folder. Here's a dashboard. Now, on okay, there is nothing inside this dashboard. We can edit it and add the widget as earlier. Select the report we have created earlier. Select the widget type, add the widget. And then you can see the gear icon. This is the property icon. Okay. From here, under the dashboard view, as the selected dashboard viewer, select this, a dashboard viewer user, and to let users change the dashboard running user. Okay. Check this option. Let users view viewers choose for whom they view the dashboard as. Okay. Now save this. Save. Done. Now, when people open your dashboard, they see data as the person that you have specified. That's all from my side. That is how you can see you can create the dynamic dashboard. That brings us to the end of today's session on Salesforce reporting and analytics. I hope now you have a clearer understanding of how to create reports, use filters, explore report types, and build both standard and custom reports and standard and dynamic dashboards. Remember, you can try these steps on your own anytime, and don't forget to use the pocket guide we have provided. It's a great resource to keep as handy as you practice. If you have any questions or want to see more tutorials, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy reporting.